Hello, welcome to a Hattie TV video, and today is something a bit different. I will be redrawing the borders of the states of America. It's the continental 48, so the lower 48. So there's no Alaska or Hawaii, which really they don't need changing. Their borders are quite nice, especially Hawaii. It's an island. It's an island state. Of course, their borders look nice. However, I'm going to start from the east and move my way west. So, first thing that I'm going to change is giving New Jersey, I know this is going to be very controversial, I don't know what it's called, but that island in New York City on, it just makes it look a lot nicer. However, in return, New York gets nothing. I'll have some Maine, New Hampshire, and Vermont unite, and then Massachusetts, Connecticut, and Rhode Island. So already, New England looks a lot better. Well, Washington DC, state. Anyways. What to do with Pennsylvania can get New Jersey, and they can also get this northern part of Delaware. Maryland gets Delaware, and then Virginia gets West Virginia, which actually, why is there two? I know why there's two Virginias, but there doesn't need to be two after the Civil War. And then Virginia gets that bit of Maryland, however, Maryland gets that bit of Virginia. But this bit can just go to Ohio. The two Carolinas make actually make no sense. So we have one big Carolina, and then where to go with this? If we give a New Carolina more land from Georgia, we can give Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. So that's the Atlantic coast. I don't know what to do with Mississippi. There. Let's just split it between Mississippi. Not Mississippi. Let's split Mississippi between Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana. Then we can just skip to it, and Florida. Huge. So Florida's getting bigger. I'll leave the Mississippi River states for now. Okay, so Wisconsin deserves this peninsula. It makes the borders look way nicer. And what to do with this island? Let's give it to Minnesota. Illinois. So if we just have all of these states just unite into one big state. Yeah. I don't know what it would be called. Let's just keep the name Ohio for now. Texas. I say that I probably need to. Arkansas can get that. I like the other states border. So yeah, Texas. Texas can get this little hanger handle from Oklahoma, and that this makes absolutely no sense. And yeah, that Oklahoma border looks nice. North and South Dakota can just unite into Dakota. Now let's give Dakota and Nebraska as well. Right, so New Mexico and Arizona makes sense. They were historically united. So was Colorado and Utah. Once again, that's probably better. What to do with Nevada? Well, let's give Nevada over to California, and then have Washington, Oregon, and Idaho unite. And what to do with Wyoming? We can't have it join the bigger Dakota. We're saying that we kind of could. Yeah, let's just give it over to into the Dakota Empire. However, Dakota loses a bit of land. Just so they're not too big. They just lose a bit of land to Colorado. Let's give Dakota Wyoming and let's say this part of Montana, and the rest of Montana can go over to Washington. So this is now a nice even 25 states. That means I got rid of 25 states during this process. And the states look way better. Well, some states didn't change, like Arkansas, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, Kansas, and Tennessee. Which Tennessee can just go over to Carolina. That makes sense. Let's give Carolina, Virginia, and let's also give Virginia, Ohio. Look, this is a very historical Virginia. Yeah. We might need to make Dakota a bit bigger, just for the nice borders. And there. So this is what I would make the US borders if I could choose to change them. Let's first start with New England. Maine got bigger, Massachusetts got bigger, Pennsylvania got bigger, Maryland got bigger, New York got smaller. A big thing over here is Virginia getting most of the historical land, and then Florida's bigger. Michigan lost the Upper Peninsula, Wisconsin got the Upper Peninsula, however Minnesota got this island, which isn't a major change. Iowa didn't change, Missouri didn't change, Arkansas didn't change, Louisiana didn't change, but changed. They got a bit of Mississippi. Texas got this Upper Peninsula bit, not Panhandle, from Oklahoma. Kansas didn't change, really. Dakota, there's a big Dakota, a big Washington, a big California, big Colorado, and big New Mexico. So that will be the end of the video. Remember to like and subscribe. Go to hazardtv.co.uk for some Hazard TV merch. And until next